If you've been shopping for a new mid-range phone, you've probably noticed one thing. Many of them look great on paper, but start cutting corners the moment you actually live with them. So the big question is this: does the Redmi Note 15 feel like one of those spec sheet phones, or is it genuinely built for real life? Xiaomi is pushing a very clear message with this device. Tough build, huge battery, bright AMOLED display, and a 108 megapixel camera in a slim body. But does it really deliver where it matters? In this video, we're going through everything: the design, display, performance, cameras, battery, audio, connectivity, the price in Nigeria, and whether this phone is actually worth your money. Before we get into it, if you enjoy honest tech reviews that help you buy smarter, hit the subscribe button right now. Design and build. The first thing Xiaomi focused on here is comfort and durability. The Redmi Note 15 is just 7.94 millimeters thick and weighs 183.7 grams. This puts it in a very balanced position. It feels light in the hand, but not cheap or hollow. The design is clean and modern, with a symmetrical camera layout that looks organized and premium. You can get it in forest green, black, glacier blue, and purple, so there are good options for different tastes. On the durability side, Xiaomi uses high-strength glass on the front and claims the phone can survive drops of up to 1.8 meters onto hard surfaces. It also has an IP64 rating, which means it's protected against dust and light splashes. You still shouldn't take it near water, but it can handle everyday accidents. Display. The display is one of the strongest features of this phone. You get a 6.77-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED panel with a resolution of 2392 by 1080 and a refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. The highlight is brightness. Xiaomi claims a peak brightness of 3200 nits. In real life, this means the screen remains very clear even under strong sunlight, which is extremely useful outdoors. You also get 12-bit color support, a wide DCI P3 color gamut, and high-frequency PWM dimming for eye comfort. It has 2 certifications as well. Whether you're watching videos, scrolling through social media, or reading at night, this display feels premium and easy on the eyes. Performance. Inside the Redmi Note 15 is the MediaTek Helio G100 Ultra processor, built on a 6nm process. It has an octa-core CPU running up to 2.2 GHz and a Mali G57 GPU. This is not a flagship chip, and Xiaomi is not pretending it is. Instead, it focuses on efficiency and stability. For everyday tasks like WhatsApp, Instagram, YouTube, browsing, and multitasking, performance is smooth and reliable. Casual and moderate gaming is fine, especially with the 120Hz display helping things feel responsive. For heavy gaming, you may need to reduce settings, but overall, performance is well balanced for this class. RAM and storage. In Nigeria, the Redmi Note 15 comes in 2 main versions: a 6GB RAM with 128GB storage model, and an 8GB RAM with 256GB storage model. Storage uses UFS 2.2 technology, which is faster than older storage types and helps apps open quickly. You can also expand storage up to 2 TB using a micro SD card, although it shares space with the second SIM slot. Xiaomi also offers memory extension up to 16GB through software, which helps with multitasking in some situations. Software and experience. The phone runs on Xiaomi HyperOS 2. One major advantage here is Xiaomi's promise of up to 6 years of security updates. That is impressive for a mid-range phone and shows long-term support. There's also built-in Gemini AI integration for smart assistants and creative features. You may or may not use these every day, but they add value to the experience. For security, you get an in-display fingerprint scanner and AI face unlock. Both are fast and convenient in daily use. Overall, the software feels modern, feature-rich, and designed for long-term usability. Cameras. At the back, you get a 108-megapixel main camera with a large sensor and f1.7 aperture, plus a 2-megapixel depth sensor. On the front, there's a 20-megapixel selfie camera. The main camera focuses on capturing high detail and sharp images. Because of the high resolution, you can crop into photos and still retain good quality. Xiaomi also uses software processing to simulate zoom-like results. Video recording goes up to 1080p at 60 frames per second on the rear camera and 1080p at 30 frames per second on the front camera. There's no 4K support, which is one limitation. You also get AI tools like object removal and reflection removal, which are useful for quick edits before sharing on social media. Overall, the camera system is reliable and consistent, even if it is not designed for professional videography. Battery and charging. Battery life is one of the biggest strengths of the Redmi Note 15. It has a massive 6,000 mAh battery. Xiaomi claims up to 2 days of normal use, around 24 hours of video playback, and up to 50 hours of calling. In real life, most users should easily get a full day and a half without worrying about charging. Charging is done at 33 watts, which is reasonably fast for this battery size. You also get 18-watt reverse charging, allowing you to charge accessories or another phone in emergencies. This is a phone you can depend on for long days without constantly searching for a charger. Audio and haptics. The phone comes with dual stereo speakers and Dolby Atmos. Xiaomi claims up to 300% volume boost, making it loud enough for most environments. Sound quality is clear and balanced for videos, music, and games. It's not studio-level audio, but it's very good for the price. For haptics, Xiaomi doesn't specify a premium vibration motor. The vibration feedback is functional and decent, but not flagship level. It gets the job done without feeling cheap. Network and connectivity. The Redmi Note 15 supports 4G, 3G, and 2G networks. There's no 5G support, which is something to consider if future-proofing matters to you. You also get Bluetooth 5.3, dual-band Wi-Fi, GPS support, and an infrared blaster for controlling appliances. Connectivity is stable and reliable for everyday use. Price in Nigeria. The 6GB RAM and 128GB storage version costs 283,300 naira. The 8GB RAM and 256GB storage version costs 320,300 naira. At this price, the Redmi Note 15 competes in the upper mid-range. It's not cheap, but it tries to justify the cost with its display, battery life, durability, clean design, and long-term software support. Verdict: the Redmi Note 15 is built for people who value everyday reliability. You get a bright and smooth AMOLED display, excellent battery life, solid durability, clean design, and long-term software support. The main drawbacks are the lack of 5G and the absence of 4K video recording. If those are important to you, you may want to consider other options. But if you want a dependable smartphone with strong battery life, a premium screen, and overall good performance, the Redmi Note 15 is a very solid choice in its price range. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next one.